As the weather gets colder, you might find yourself wondering, should I put a sweater on my dog? Just like us, dogs feel the chill, and some might need a little extra warmth to stay comfortable. But not all dogs are the same. Some are built for the cold, while others need a little help staying cozy. In this video, we'll talk about why sweaters can be a great choice for your dog in cold weather, and how to know when it's time to bundle them up. Let's dive in. Petopedia. First things first, not all dogs are the same. Just like us, dogs have different needs based on their breed, size, age, and health. Some dogs have thick fur coats that keep them warm, while others might shiver at the slightest breeze. Breeds like Huskies and Malamutes are built for cold weather, but smaller breeds like Chihuahuas and Dachshunds might need a little extra help staying warm. When we step outside and feel the chill, it's easy to assume our dogs feel the same way. But the truth is, dogs have varying tolerances to cold. Factors like breed, size, age, and coat type all play a role. Small dogs, short-haired breeds, and senior dogs are generally more vulnerable to the cold. If it's too cold for you to stand outside without a jacket, it's likely too cold for your dog to be out without some protection too. A good rule of thumb: if the temperature drops below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, start paying attention to how your dog behaves. Are they shivering or curling up to stay warm? If so, a sweater could help. Why do dogs need sweaters in the first place? It all comes down to insulation. Dogs with thick, double-layered coats naturally retain heat. Breeds like Siberian Huskies and Alaskan Malamutes have been designed by nature to withstand freezing conditions. But dogs with thin or single coats, such as Greyhounds and Dachshunds, don't have this luxury. Putting a sweater on your dog acts like an extra layer of fur. It traps warmth and helps regulate body temperature, especially during short walks or outdoor playtime. Finding the perfect sweater for your dog can feel a bit like picking clothes for yourself. Comfort is key. Look for a sweater that's snug but not tight. It should cover your dog's back and chest without restricting movement. Materials matter too. Wool and fleece are great for warmth, but they can be itchy or heavy. Cotton blends are a softer choice, especially for indoor use. Make sure there are no loose threads or buttons your dog might chew on. Lastly, ease of use is important. Sweaters with Velcro or stretchy necklines make dressing your dog a breeze. Nobody wants a wrestling match every time the weather dips. Yes, sweaters are adorable, but they're not for every dog or every situation. If your dog has a thick, fluffy coat or lives in a mild climate, they likely don't need one. Pay attention to their behavior. If your dog tries to remove the sweater or seems uncomfortable, it's a sign they'd rather go without. Dogs that are active outdoors may also generate enough body heat on their own, making a sweater unnecessary during playtime. Additionally, sweaters should never be left on unsupervised. If they get wet, they can make your dog colder instead of warmer. Not every dog will love the idea of wearing a sweater at first. Start slow. Let them sniff and explore the sweater before trying to put it on. Once it's on, give them time to adjust. Use positive reinforcement, like treats or praise, to associate the sweater with something enjoyable. Keep the first few sessions short, and don't force it if your dog seems stressed. Over time, most dogs will adapt and even look forward to their cozy outfit. Dogs can't tell us when they're cold, but they can show it. Keep an eye out for these signs: shivering or trembling, curling up tightly, or tucking their tail. Your dog might also lift their paws off the ground, especially in snow or ice. If they're whining or trying to head back inside, that's a sign they're ready to warm up. If you notice any of these signs, it's time to warm them up, either with a sweater, a blanket, or some indoor snuggles. While we're on the topic of winter gear, let's not forget about boots. Ice and snow can be harsh on your dog's paws, and salt from sidewalks can cause irritation. Boots might seem silly, but they can protect your dog's paws and keep them comfortable during walks. If boots aren't an option, consider paw balms or wax to create a protective barrier. Scarves and hats, on the other hand, are usually more for fashion than function. While they're cute, they're not as essential as a sweater or boots. There's a common myth that dogs don't need sweaters because they already have fur. While this might be true for some breeds, it's not universal. Another myth is that sweaters can make dogs overheat. This is only a concern if the dog is left in a warm environment while wearing one. Use sweaters responsibly, and they'll be a safe addition to your dog's winter wardrobe. Keeping your dog warm isn't just about sweaters. Make sure they have a cozy spot to sleep indoors, away from drafts. Limit outdoor time during extreme cold, and always wipe their paws after walks to remove snow, salt, or ice. Hydration is just as important in winter as it is in summer, so keep their water bowl full and unfrozen. And hey, if you're going to get your dog a sweater, why not coordinate? Matching outfits are sure to turn heads at the dog park. Overall, in the end, do dogs need sweaters? Depends on your dog and the weather. While not every dog needs a sweater, many can benefit from a little extra warmth in the winter months. Remember, the goal is to keep your dog comfortable and happy. Watch their behavior, choose a sweater that fits well, and always prioritize their well-being. At the end of the day, nothing beats seeing your furry friend cozy and content, whether they're sporting a stylish sweater or just curled up by the heater. So that's all for today. If you found this information helpful, why not share it with other pet owners? Let's spread the word and help keep all our furry friends warm and happy this winter. And if you have any tips or experiences with dog sweaters, we'd love to hear from you in the comments.